Okay, let's begin about this particular topic. Although what I understand that I have to prepare a PPT about, I supposed to prepare a PPT on like usage of ML and DL in Metaverse, and which can facilitate or help the world, benefit the world for especially the coming generation. So giving a thought on that, I changed the topic's name, and without your permission, sir, I'm sorry for that. I put the topic name, the Metaverse, where impossible is possible. So yesterday, India created something great that was also sometime impossible, but not possible. We landed on moon, and for that, when they have conducted its landing, etc., etc., what kind of different kind of experiment they have done. So they have done a lot under this kind of environment only. Let's begin with a question, because the foundation of this particular metaverse we'll understand with the passage of each slide that when and how this particular terms comes in our knowledge, and how different world, how different domain, business, entertainment, and communication, they are looking towards this particular terminology, and further how ML and machine learning is helping the world, how this technology is helping this particular metaverse for better usage of this particular technology to possible those things which are impossible. And we'll also see that how different companies they are using metaverse in their marketing. And in last, we'll talk about how a company can take the advantage of metaverse, and lastly, how an individual can take the advantage of metaverse. So I will start with a question. You can put the answer in the chat box. So who is this guy? You can put in chat box. Harsh Dada, could you check out that what they are writing over there? Might be on mute.
Sir, it will be visible to you as well. And I request participants to kindly respond.
Okay, fine. So he's a Winsor. He's a father of internet. So the father of internet, and internet is a commodity nowadays. It's a necessity like oxygen for our life. And based upon that, whole world is like moving towards a digital world. Sometimes we used to call ourselves that we are living in a digital era, and it is because of internet. Right now, this is this particular slide is showing that there are 5.2 billion people are using internet. But nowadays, if we correctly connect with this particular site, it is more than 6 billion people are having access of internet, and around 1.9 billion websites are there. So many other things. All these are happens because of internet. Now, I just want to ask another question. Yeah, this is the total GDP of India, that is $3.8 trillion, and worldwide rank is 5th. So, may I understand what anybody is having any idea about GAFA meaning? Because these are the companies who are the game changer, who are doing wonders with the metaverse in their. Even though one of the company, which is right now that is Facebook, it also changed its name is Metaverse. They are going to change the way we are doing socializing on the website. So I'm just giving you a hint of GAFAM. Could you write in the chat box? What do you mean by? Oh, sorry. Harsh bhai, thoda sa मुझे देखना है कि what is happening in the chat box. Okay.
Right, sir.
Okay. Anybody can write me about the GAFAM. Okay, I can give you a hint. Google. then Amazon, then Facebook nowadays, which is known as Meta,
Meta.
Meta, yeah, then Apple, then Microsoft. So all these big companies, they are doing wonders and they are exploring their new ventures in metaverse world. They are coming up with many solutions. We'll understand and the impact of if we ask the total annual growth of this company, this is around 1.379 trillion dollar. And if we combine the asset of all these five companies, it is around 3.9 trillion dollar, which is can say that world's fourth biggest economy in the world. So now I want to know who's the boss, like who started this company. Google, anybody? So it's Larry Page who started it, and they're also thinking on this particular technology about metaverse. They're coming up with many solutions. Amazon, Jeff Bezos, Facebook now it's Meta, and they are giving a serious thought to metaverse, and that's why they changed its name to Meta. Then it was Steve Jobs and Bill Gates for Microsoft. Microsoft is also coming up with its virtual platform where world can connect from people can connect from one place to another place in virtual reality, and even though they're also helping them, basically it's a combination of AR and VR, and this particular solution is doing wonders and might be in near future within 5 4 years you will be able to see that all the big offices are buying their technology. So these guys become champion. They understand the nerves of the time. They identify a particular opportunity and they jump into the once they understand the power of internet. And if we see all these people, this person Larry Page, he understands the power of internet. He understands that there's a website people are searching content, so he built up the best SEO. He understands the power of internet. He thought of that he can create a world number one online retailing store. He thought of usage of internet with respect to social website. So other side, these two, he thought of to deliver secure, sleek, and aesthetic computer and mobile phone. He thought of user-friendly computer, and they are very much passionate about this, and they understand the power of internet and um, contemporary technologies, and that's why like they become very successful businessmen. And once upon they were some entrepreneur. And why I'm saying it, so there are a lot of people, a lot of companies, they are giving us serious thoughts to the metaverse, and seriously you will see them the king of tomorrow. So if you are thinking that you want to be a champion like King Kohli and Mary Kom, so there are two models basically. One model is gym model, where you have to work hard, sweat, and then conquer the world. These are the two example of gym model. And if you are would like to live a very cozy life, relaxing life, like every father, every mother dream about their kids can have a relaxing life, calm life. So that is known as spa model. But ultimately, the result of this kind of model is that you are going to lose your strength and you will land nowhere. And if you want to conquer your dream, you have to put a lot of hard working to strengthen yourself, and you can be a champion. So this is some extra apart from this, but it's going to part of if you wish to do something great in metaverse world, and if you want to be a champion of this, then you must understand the technology behind metaverse. You should be passionate about its usage. You must think about, you should visualize that how world is going to change and how metaverse is going to help this world over there, and how you can contribute over there with the help of your skill you have acquired while doing a lot of hard work on that. So there are few Indians, they also did a lot of work. They also understand the nerve of their time, and now they're CEOs of these big companies. Sundar Pichai, Google; Shantanu for Adobe; Mastercard, Ajay Baga; Arvind Krishna from IBM. So around, you can find out around 20 most top popular, like out of 50, around 20 CEOs from India. And all these people have done a lot of work in their, passionately they work hard, and ultimately they conquer the world. Similarly, you guys can decide something that because metaverse is coming up with a lot of opportunities, oceans of opportunities are there. You have to thought of being a teacher. You can give a thought over there that you can be great researcher in this particular domain, because adoption of metaverse in different area, because it's going to be used, it's having its usage versatility. You think about any domain, there you can think on that. There definitely you're having the potential of research as well as lot of different kind of innovation. Moving further, this is Gartner's hype cycle for emerging technology 2022. Here you can see that top three technologies: digital humans and metaverse and cyber security. These are the three technologies which are going to revolutionize the world. In within decade, you will have your personal, like right now you have your personal pet, you will have your personal digital humans, which will help you to overcome your loneliness, depression, etc., etc. Or he will be your buddy, who will help you to carry it out different kind of work for you. Then metaverse, this technology, again more than 10 years, so people are betting on this, and lot of things, lot of startup, lot of business. Already I talk about that this GAFAM, they are venturing in metaverse. They're putting lot of efforts in that. They're doing a lot of R&D in that particular work, and coming up with different kind of solution, and human being will experience different kind of education system, different kind of medical sector, different kind of marketing, different kind of way they are socializing, different kind of public ceremony they are conducting. So metaverse is betting, promising technology. That's why it is going to have more than 10 years. Another is cybersecurity, that is also having a lot of potential. So this is a different web waves, and if we see here, right now we are dealing with web of context, web 3.0, where apart from this, we are also dealing with DeFi and NFT, etc., etc. Then an web of things, where we are having all the things on internet, and last is web of thoughts. So these are two emerging things. And if we talk about web of thoughts, so here you can find out the role of metaverse is great. You can see here, like in business, when we talk about collective intelligence, again you can do all this kind of activity in metaverse world. When we talk about communication, then you can have digital aura, which is again a part of metaverse. In entertainment, five sense immersion, where again you will sense different kind of, like recently scientists discover 4D technology and you can feel 4D. But here you can have different kind of startup. Even the few companies, they're having their world where when you are moving around in their company, you can have that kind of feel. So again, when we talk about five sense immersion, then seriously, metaverse is going to play a vital role over there. So and a lot of changes are happening in this world. Deep learning based artificial visual senses were created by a startup from Israel. Its name is Neuroneat, and successfully artificial neurovision is implanted to a person from India. Recently, we have seen that a student of MIT, without speaking anything, just thinking about pizza and drop something. So he's like there. He developed a particular gadget, and he just going to think about particular kind of pizza, and he is able to order that. So that is happening. That there are emerging technologies are there, which is a part of web of thoughts. Similarly, it's going to happen that celebrity will have their own metaverse land, and you are going to buy a particular plot in their society, and then you can have you want to interact with them. In that case, this kind of direct brain linking, thinking, these technologies, which is a part of reinforcement in learning, which is again a part of deep learning. So this is going to the revolutionize the world. So I mean, again, this is a promising technology, metaverse, where impossible things are going to be possible with the help of other technologies. And if we talk about it with respect to India, we're having a lot of scope, oceans of opportunities. We are cruising as a digital transformation part. Government is also funding. Budgetary allocation is there. A good number of population is there. You can monetize any kind of population over there. Most of the youth are there. Metaverse can play different kind of role in all kind of industries. 50 crore people are using smartphone nowadays in this digital society, and we have seen that ninja game, which was a part of metaverse, and they have used the augmented reality, and lot of people played that particular game on their smartphone. 70 crore people are using internet in India. I'm talking about India right now. Around 4 billion people are 3 billion people are using social media in the world, and in India 37.6 people are using. 29 crore people are using OTT platform. Pocket power tour and travel is there, like you can use any kind of mobile app, and that is helping you. Smart India, smart city, smart home, smart vehicles, smart device. So when you're thinking about these words and you would like to critically design them, if you want to sense that what kind of you're having a smart India after 20 years, what kind of smart city you will have after 10 years, what kind of smart home you will have within 5 years, what kind of smart vehicle you will have within 4 to 5 years. So must is bench, that is giving you the feel of their vehicle while using this metaverse world. I will talk about that later on. Smart devices. So again, these devices going to help you to make things possible with the help of metaverse. So there are technology which are going to help us in metaverse. You have to deploy artificial intelligence, and which is going to have a $407 billion industry by 2027. Advanced robotics are also going to help us, although this is a part of a digital transformation. But uh, as I talk about digital humans, human robots, so this technology is going to be of uh, $214 billion industry. Cloud computing, which is going to cross $1 trillion industry by 2027. Social networking, this is right now 17.5 billion industry, but it will be cross 51.8 billion industry by 2027. Mobile market, again, you will see the way we are carrying the mobile phone in the near future, and you will see right now they are showing a very slow motion over here, 7.4 annual growth in this particular industry. But believe me, in near future, this is going to be have more growth in this particular area because of you when you will having a metaverse kind of app on your mobile phone. And then the gadget we are using nowadays, it will change. So you are going to have a metaverse, like different kind of gadget which will give you the AR VR and mixed feeling of these two technologies, which is the core component of along with the ML and DL. Then smartphone market, already I talked about this. IoTs, these are going to play a different role. Although you are going to land in metaverse, then be you're going to be part of in that digital land. You are going to be use different kind of devices over there, and these devices again the see this is giving the opportunity to to utilize or use your devices in digital land, and you will have different kind of scenario over there. And then definitely the IoT devices you are using right now in physical world, then you are going to deploy IoT devices over there in metaverse land, which you will have different kind of scope over there, like I talk about 5D immersion. So, and then we need this kind of devices over there. So there is a huge, massive growth is you can see here. And when we talk about smart manufacturing, and backbone is industrial Internet of Things, and this is going to be around 900 billion industry, and there is 20% growth is expected. 3D printing, again, before doing 3D printing, you can visualize it in 3D in metaverse world, and this is going to be change again. Additive manufacturing, which is a part of 3D printing, and ultimately we are going to generate massive data. So in metaverse, again, you are going to generate big data, and this is going to be a challenge over there, how to handle it and how to manage the things over there, how to manage your digital land properly, how to, and for that you require different kind of big data analytics skills over there. And this is going to, again, this is again a very promising technology, and this is going to be 300 $100 billion industry by 2023 30. Cybersecurity, already talk about it, even though according to Gartner's hype cycle. So but growth rate is very slow, 8.9. Now, if you're living in metaverse and somebody is thefting your car over there, or see right now, we have heard about that Nike built a shoes and which was costing more than 1 lakh dollar cost. And if somebody is steal that particular in metaverse, then how are you going to identify? So, like if you become a part of metaverse and somebody is doing that kind of this kind of cyber cyber problem for you, then how are you going to identify them? How are you going to? It's a big challenge. Augmented reality, which is a core part of metaverse. So, like when we talk about metaverse, there are two major technologies that are working over there. One is augmented reality, and even though augmented reality is having a lot of potential, it is in the capability to change the way we are carrying forward. Right, we are carrying our education, especially in medical sector, especially in chemical engineering, especially in geospat, geography or metallurgy kind of. So where you're having something in real world and then you're going to apply immersive thing over there, and then you can do many more other things while saving the cost instead of doing something in real world, instead of doing some experiment in real world. So virtual reality, see, yesterday we really land on the moon, and this is going to change the we are experiencing the things. It is a very promising technology. That's why I put the title where impossible things can be possible, and virtual reality is the part over there where you can virtually land on moon, you can dive with the blue fish, blue whale in the sea, and you can do a lot of the different kind of things. So this is the VR and AR, and both technology is also very promising, which is a part of metaverse, and it is going to be industry of $114 billion. And now, when we talk about metaverse definition with respect to metaverse, the term metaverse refers to a virtual shared space that is created by the convergence of physical and virtual reality, and it's often described as a collective virtual shared space merging the digital and physical world, where user can interact, communicate, and engage with each other and digital objects in 3D environment. So this is a simple definition given by researchers. And if we talk about when this particular terms comes in the uh, knowledge of the researcher as well in the world, the very first time Neil Stephenson wrote about metaverse in his novel in 1992. Although being an Indian, we were had the privilege to have a lot of different kind of story from our nannies that wouldn't Kotona landing on the moon, and we were imagining on that particular thing. So it's all about the images, and we were talking about different kind of parilok, datalok, this lok, that lok. So and we have read a lot of different kind of comics where they talk about different kind of world, and we have read many different kind of stories. But if we talk about like when we have confined this particular world, how this particular world start in this world. So the researcher they are correlating this particular terminology with Neil Stephenson. Then later on, uh, Jaron Lehner is a computer scientist and who talk about virtual reality as a pioneer. In 1983, talk about virtual reality. Then Flip, he's the co-founder of Second Life, one of the first virtual world where you can live a life of your wish, where you can make your friends, you can interact with them. I will show you that particular website as well during discussion. Now, just see Mark Zuckerberg, who's the CEO of Meta. Meta was earlier Facebook. They realize, they understand the power of metaverse, and in near future you will see that how the socializing social websites are going to be changed. Tim Sweeney is the CEO of Epic Games, the company that created popular video game Fortnite. So that is totally played under metaverse environment, and things are unreal but looking real. Real things look unreal, and that kind of stuff happens over there. So this is how the gaming, the way playing the games on mobile phone, laptop, it is also going to be changed. So now the key characteristics of metaverse, it's a virtual space, and anybody can create virtual space over there, but you should understand the technology. It's having its own limitation. People are buying land over there. They are creating their villa over there. They are buying. They are visiting their digital space. Like what kind of? I just recall there is a digital land from India. Its name is Balle Balle Land, and founder of that particular metaverse land is Daler Mehndi. and he is uh, even though conducted his concert over there, and around 2 crore people joined his concert in his Balle Balle land. So that was a very popular thing happens. So the very first characteristics of metaverse is virtual space, then interconnectivity. As I told you that once you land in that particular digital space, you can have interconnectivity with the users who are in that particular land seamlessly. User interaction, you can make more good friends over there. You can share your experience. So this particular thing is encashed by uh, Microsoft company, and where they are coming with the mixed technology of AR and VR, where they are deploying this particular metaverse mixed part of AR VR, and their people are experts are sharing their experience, and the way they are departing the knowledge, it become more sensible, and people are getting the things very easily. Then digital asset, as I told about that, you will feel different kind of thing in coming days. You will have virtual currency, virtual real estate, virtual goods, and all these things be controlled under NFT blockchain, and all these are going to help in metaverse economy. Immersive technology, as I talk about, AR VR are the immersive technology, and it is going to come up with 5 immersive senses over there. Suppose if you are moving in Balle Balle land, and when you're crossing Diler Mehendi's garden, which is full of roses, then definitely you are going to have the smell of roses over there. So in coming days, this is going to happen over there. User created content over there, and this is just a concept which is begun, and you can see in metaverse you can have your own IPL team over there, and you can have match with other IPL team in that particular world, or you can have your own small country over there, and you like there may be war between two countries like Ukraine and Russia over there. So this is going to happen with the help of metaverse. So growing importance of and relevance with us. So the rise of virtual reality and augmented reality. Already I talk about it. This is the backbone of, and along with ML, DL, we are talking about it, and increasing popularity of online gaming is also cause of like we are looking for see, this is a human nature. They would like to experience new things, and metaverse is going to be very promising for them. The need for more impartial experience, yes, this is I'm talking about right now, and potential for economic growth. You will find a lot of startup which are going to already started in metaverse, and even though in metaverse a lot of people are buying digital space, and there are in that particular digital space they are creating different kind of digital assets, like even though digital cat, digital dog, digital shoes, and people are buying it, and because they want to have name and fame, because who like in near future when somebody is going to ask, okay, who bought the first swoosh in the metaverse world, and how much it was costing, and if you want to buy that particular shoes from that particular guy after 10 years, then that guy is going to sold out. Maybe he's going to he want to auction that particular shoes in crores of rupees. So this is the potential. Lot of startup, lot of youth can, and lot of things are going to happen over here. Recently, there was a marriage happened in metaverse in Tamil Nadu, So there is a lot of scope that in marriage is going to have held in virtual world, in metaverse world. People are attending marriages while sitting uh, like in different corner of the world and enjoying the party. The potential for social connection already talk about it. Now, machine learning, which is playing a great role, which is totally data driven and which help us uh, to do certain things which is in repeatable kind of case and while applying business analytics and data analytics you are coming up with uh, certain things which can help you uh, like instead of decision taken by human being the decisions are being taken by the recommender system and which are based upon machine learning basically. So machine learning is a type of AI that allows software applications to become more accurate in predicting outcomes without being explicitly programmed to do so. Machine learning algorithms use historical data as an input to predict new output values. You just recall when you're watching a song of Kishore Kumar on YouTube, then YouTube is recommending you another song of Kishore Da. So this is an example of machine learning. When you're buying something on Amazon, like computer, then it is suggesting you some supplement goods like antivirus or warranty for computers life. So or maybe some other goods, software or hardware goods. They then recall like that is a market basket analysis like when they are going to recommend you the supplement good. Similarly, you can see nowadays prediction of weather. It is like the prediction done by the scientists nowadays, uh, based upon machine learning, is very much accurate about with weather forecasting. Even though landing of Chandrayaan 3 was already assured by the ISRO scientists based upon machine learning, based upon the data collected from Chandrayaan 2, and they learn from the that particular failure. Although that was also success, but certain things they missed. सेशन चल रहा है 11:30 तक बुक करवाया
Hello.
हर्ष दादा एक सेकंड
Yeah, okay.
sorry there was some little intervention nice over. So this is what I'm talking about. Like machine learning is a part of artificial intelligence and which is playing uh,
Dada, can
different.
you just put it in the slideshow mode, please?
Yeah. So nowadays, machine learning is promising a lot of things to metaverse as well. So personalization, that is one thing like where you want to do a lot of things with respect to yourself. So ML is going to help you to personalize the metaverse experience for each of us. This can be done by tailoring content recommendation. See, I talk about recommendation system, like how YouTube is capitalizing it, how OTT platform is using machine learning, and once you watched a particular movie, and they're recommending same kind of content to you. So similarly, under metaverse, like the things you're liking. So you once you land in metaverse land, you are going to have that particular like you would like to reside in that particular part of that particular digital metaverse land only and where you will find the things which you like the most. So that is being proposed by the machine learning. It is going to recommend you, okay, okay, you can buy this digital land in this particular celebrities digital land like Balle Balle or Justin Bieber's land, or there are different companies having different kind of uh, digital metaverse land. It is based upon your personal, the way you are carrying forward your liking. Accordingly it is going to recommend you the things in digital world. Prediction: ML can be used to predict user behavior and preferences. This information can be used to create more targeted and effective marketing campaigns. For example, social media platform could be used ML to predict which user can most likely to click a particular ad. So this is happening already. And when a particular company is recommending a particular ad, which is this is most relevant with your personality, and definitely they, we are going to click on that particular ad because they are recommending, they are shooting that email ad towards us, which is most likely we are going to watch. Then chatbot are computer programs that can simulate conversation with humans. And see, earlier we were talking about interacting with different companies, like with respect to different accessing different services, intended services from different company, where we are legitimate user of this company, and we were interacting with them text based, phone based, email based. But nowadays they are creating chatbots, and these chatbots are giving you a feel of that you company has dedicated a particular resource for you to resolve your problem. So this is happening nowadays, and with the help of chat gpt kind of uh, concept, you will find a chatbot of which is having that kind of facilities, which is pure example of ml and ai or deep learning. And we have seen in one more thing I would like to say here, on Aaj Tak, when nowadays we have seen that anchor avatar is coming and he or she is reciting about the weather forecasting. We have seen many times on aajtak.com. So similar kind of chatbot, you will find the avatar of representative of the company, which is fully equipped with the machine learning, and they are going to assist you to resolve your query with respect to a particular job to a particular company. Similarly, virtual assistants, like I talk about human robots, so that is having something, but it can be tested earlier in virtual environment. So a lot of companies are doing work over there. So again, these virtual assistants, even though like Chat GPT, that is also helping you. But when you're in virtual environment and you want to have some you're looking for some assistant over there, then this virtual assistant is going to help you over there. Similarly, augmented reality, which is seriously having a lot of impact in designing. When you want to be a critical thinker, critical designer of any particular thing, and you want to see a particular thing with different kind of aspect, so then in that case, augmented reality and with the help of ML, you can do more great things. And especially this is thing is being used greatly used in different video games, and lot of games are coming up with this particular technology where they are deploying machine learning. So this is helping the enhancing the experience of users, where they're having the feel of the real world. uh, Let me tell you, there is a startup in Dubai uh, which is having a lot of thousands of different kind of gadgets, where one person can you just go in that particular building, buy a ticket, and experience different kind of things like diving from the Burj Khalifa, diving from the moon to. So you will have that kind of real feeling over there, a thrilling feeling over there. So they're having different kind of gadgets of with respect to augmented reality as well as virtual reality and mix of these two technology. So it is going to enhance your experience. So companies are working in that where they are creating digital land, metaverse land, and then they are in uh, another. They are creating different kind of uh, games or things. Even though let me recall one more thing, like you can have a view of Dubai uh, while sitting in some Odon Kotola kind of, and you can stay for a long time on a particular building. You can view Burj Khalifa, whatever it is. So you can view that with the help of metaverse. You can see it is going to change your experience basically. And not only this, medical teacher can demonstrate all the body organs with the help of AR, VR, and it will change the experience of medical student in different manner. Personalized experience based on users' behavior and preferences as well. So that I talked about earlier, and similarly, it is going to change. So already we talked about avatars and characters' behavior, role of machine learning creating intelligent avatars. Okay, guys, may I know there was a movie Avatar? Was it was a example of metaverse? Can we say that that movie was a pure example of Avatar? Please, Avatar was a metaverse or not? Yes, you just if you're getting my question, you have to answer your question in answer in yes or no. Whether Avatar 2 movie was is an example of metaverse. If you agree with that, write yes. If not, then write no. Guys, are you
Yes, sir.
listening
It
to me?
was. It was just like a metaverse only, because that was another world, right? So there was a avatars there, right? I think it was a representation of metaverse.
Yeah, they have depicted metaverse, but it was not picturized or something created in metaverse world. They created a fiction movie over there. They created different avatar, and people are playing over there. But it happens uh, in real world. They picturize that movie in real world, and but they depict something which can happens, which where they deploy the avatars, but that is not happens in a metaverse. But when we talk about Balle Balle land and like different concern done by uh, different celebrities, that the concert they have conducted in their digital land, metaverse land. So content generation, already Chat GPT is helping us to create different kind of content for your problem and customize that. So again, machine learning is going to help us when you are going to design your metaverse for with respect to a particular kind of user. So machine learning is going to play a big role over there, customizing environment and object and scenario as well. Real-time translation and communication, already I talk about like web of thoughts, direct brain links. Communication will be going to happen, and things are going to be changed. People will like whatever you're thinking, other people will also understand. So that kind of technologies you can find is within a couple of decades. So behavior analysis, already I've talked about that. YouTube, all that OTT, the people are using our behavior analysis are recommending. They are predicting that okay, this guy is going to like this movie, this he's going to like this song, and according they are recommending us. Similarly, we are going to understand the behavior of the people who are living in metaverse world, and we predict them, and accordingly the owner of that particular metaverse land, he can debar that particular person from that particular land while reimbursing his money, or maybe there will have some uh, what we can say that end user license agreement, or who are entering in a particular metaverse world without like while following any legal controversy, they have to sign that particular document. Suppose you are having you are choosing digital land of particular celebrity like Aishwarya Rai, and somebody's like nowadays we are we heard about web stalking. Now, if somebody is doing uh, metaverse stalking, then what will happen? Then virtual police will arrive, virtual cases will over there. So it's going to be a lot of fun. But if something was going to like might be again, this is going to change a lot of things in near future. Social change you will see, behavioral change, then synergy. So already I talk about it. AI, ML, deep learning, all they are doing wonders for metaverse, and lot of companies are encashing it. And even though in metaverse something goes wrong, security fraud detection is going to be very easy. That's why, according to Gartner's hype cycle, security is a evergreen, and it is going to help us. So challenges, ethical concern is that somebody is going to stalk over there, balancing user privacy and data uses. So it's a great challenge over there. And if we talk about future direction, lot of potential. You just think about anything which is impossible that is possible. So already talk about it: personalization, prediction, chatbot, virtual assistants, augmented reality. Which impossible things can be possible with the help of metaverse? You can have virtual travel. Yesterday, Pradhan Mantri Modi was saying about Chanda Mama Tour ke. So without thinking about that, you can have virtual tour of Chanda Mama. Even though nowadays you just enter and you just buy a ticket of Dubai. There you will have not only of Chanda Mama Tour ke, you can have Mangal, Neptune, all different kind of so virtual tool you can have. Remote work already I've talked about. So in this particular uh, Microsoft company is doing wonders. Then education sector already I talk about that how medical sector is going to take the advantage of this. Not only medical sector, all the entertainment. Metaverse could create new forms of entertainment. People could watch movies, TV shows, play games, or like already talk about Balle Balle, Dalir Mehendi's concert. 2 crore people attended that one, socializing. So here, Meta, they are doing a lot of efforts, and they're going to change the way we are socializing through social media. Medical care, this is already I've talked about it. Doctors could perform surgery. See, recently we heard about that there was a cataract surgery was done by a Bangalore doctor, and the patient was in Jaipur. So that happens with the help of IoTs. And now this is your virtual avatar can perform different kind of cosmic laser surgery, etc., etc., in nearer future. So business is also taking different shapes. New business, new technology, new industry will be there. Like we never heard about that IT industry before Microsoft operating system. Earlier we were talking about software. Once they establish user friendly user friendly operating system, slowly we'll find user friendly applications, and ultimately it's become a great IT industry, and which is now promising metaverse. So this is how Nike is capitalizing metaverse in their marketing. They're having their own. See, Nike is working with Roblox, and Roblox is has created a metaverse for this particular company, and where they are doing different kind of things, like they're holding virtual events over there. They are selling digital goods over there. As I talk about, they have sell their first shoes. Sorry, they're partnered with other brands like Nike's partner with other brands create experience in metaverse. For example, company has partnered with Robo Locks to create Nike Land. So Robo Locks is a startup, and now it's a big emerging big company of Metaverse, use of AI and ML, they are using it to give better personalized experience to individual who is landing in their digital land, in Metaverse land. They are creating different kind of augmented reality experience of their shoes, okay, and developing NFTs just to avoid any kind of fraud, and creating immutable record and counting the accountability of everyone who's residing in that particular metaverse land. So investing in metaverse startup is there's a lot of they are investing in a startup that is RTFKT. So this is how Nike is looking towards metaverse marketing. Then Gucci, like in Punjabi song, you are this is a particular word which is fond of people. Gucci the chasma, Gucci the that and that, this and that. So Gucci is a brand. So this company is also capitalizing. Uh, they created their store, and the virtual store people can experience while wearing their different gadgets, and they can create their own avatars over there. Then Coca-Cola, they also using they're also using they conducted a virtual concert over there, and they attract good number of people, and they advertise. See, although Coca-Cola they don't need just think about it, it's FMCG kind of they're just preparing drinks, but they're also interested in metaverse because they understand in near future the way you are going to engage. If you want to engage your customer and if you want to improve their experience, you have to tap with the new emerging technology. Then Master's Bench, this is a car um, which is a dream of many people. You want to drive it, you want to sit in this. For them, Master's Bench come up with their metaverse. They created their virtual showrooms. You can visit their showroom and you can experience their different model over there. They also hold virtual events for their users. Not only this, they also training their employees while using metaverse. Also helping, like I was talking about critical thinking, critical designing. So they also using metaverse for designing. And now I would like to test the cars, its strength, its look, etc., etc. Creating augmented reality experience, selling digital goods. So let's see that who is going to buy their first metaverse car. Might be it is going to cost 100 crores something. I don't know. I'm just saying it. Partnering with other brands. So Mercedes-Benz partners with other brand as well. This is some fashion show company. They organized a fashion show in virtual world. H&M created a virtual fashion show in the Metaverse platform. Second Life, like Second Life, already I talked about it, and you want to be a model in that particular, you can participate in that fashion show as well. So H&M conducted a fashion show in Second Life. Daler Mehndi, I already talked about. Balle Balle, 2 crore people attended his. Daler Mehndi took this idea from Justin Bieber Arena, Travis Scott, that how they have conducted a metaverse concert. So you can join his metaverse land, which is named as Balle Balle land. So I'm having few more small information for you guys. There are a few companies, Robobox, VR Chat, Sandbox. So they are doing wonders, and there are a lot of scope with respect to using machine learning to increase experience of individual one over there, to use machine learning to avoid anti-theft, like you avoid thefts over there, fraud over there. Use machine learning to design avatar as per your choice, understand like personalized choice in different digital land. So all things are going to help. Like ML, machine learning is going to be a supplement, complement, or integrated part of Metaverse, which is going to ensure more experience, good experience life in Metaverse uh, to the user of Metaverse land. So that's all from my side. If you're having any question, please ask. I will be